Thank you.
There we go.
Don't start.
It's good advice. Too bad you didn't take it.
How's it going?
You should know you've been following me all day. Oh, for God's sake, it's water.
Do we care?
I didn't care. Yesterday I was a junkie. Today I'm an alcoholic. Which one is it, Father?
Let's find out, shall we?
Get out of here! And stop treating me like an inmate in my own house. I've had enough, you hear me? All of you, enough!
No argument here.
So, how did the first day go for General Hospital's new chief of staff?
Well, after the first hour, I wondered why Alan hadn't cracked up years ago.
The only problem that I have is the fact that you are telling me that I have a problem.
You know, the board approved of your appointment for the duration of Alan's R&R. They have no hint of the real problem, thank God. What about the staff?
Oh, I'd like a pro. I told them that Alan was taking a leave of absence due to physical stress.
Well, I shall go and talk to Stefan about that.
Fine. I'll come with you. And I'll tell Stefan the real reason for your sudden departure.
You want me to lose my position for good, Monica? Is that what you really want?
No, Alan, I want you to fix your life. Until you can do that, you cannot be in charge of anybody else's. AJ, where is Emily?
Ask me. I'm her father.
Fine. Alan, has Emily returned from Jason's where she fled, not wanting to spend one more second under the same roof with her drug-addicted father?
She's in her room.
Packing. Packing? My God, Alan, what have you done to her now?
Quartermain residence. It's about Dad's lost cell phone.
Let me handle it.
I don't think it means the fall of the House of Quartermain if I speak to the phone company.
Be my guest.
Hello, this is Dr. Alan Quartermain. What is this in regard to?
You think he was being given the Nobel Peace Prize?
Yeah.
What?
What do you think?
I think I
That's
need
ridiculous.
a reprieve. That's what I need. And I swear to you, I will never bring another child into this world.
It's not possible.
Now, I'll be back. But while I'm gone, I want you to keep an eye on the liquor cabinet and also keep an eye on the medicine chest. Oh.
I don't know anybody in Bolivia. My cell phone was stolen. I was mugged. Look, are you hearing what? 100 calls to a local payphone? Does that sound like the kind of behavior of a respected physician or a common criminal? Where was this payphone? I wouldn't be caught dead in that part of town.
Okay, gentlemen, we have some business to discuss. Alan, where are you going?
What am I now, a prisoner in my own house? You watching every move that I make? I'm going up to the terrace to get some air!
Well, this concerns Emily. Excuse me for being the eternal optimist, I guess. I thought you just might be interested. She left the house wearing something different for a change. A smile. She has a summer job.
That's nice.
Modeling.
What? I strictly forbade her to do that.
I know. I got the impression from her that you made her sound as though she were a cut below a streetwalker.
She's too young to be doing that. I'm not going to apologize for what I said.
Oh, Alan, you are past apologizing for anything, including tormenting your daughter. Is that how painkillers work? You just transfer your pain to somebody else? Yes, Emily is too young for many things, and your life has become one of them.
My life is so repellent, Monica. Why do you keep trying to hijack it? You're the master of my job, my family. What's next?
Your Honor. I went to a memorial service for Steve Hardy today. It was the anniversary of his death. Had you forgotten that?
I lost track.
Well, it's just as well you did. Because if his spirit was anywhere in that room, He would have been so disappointed at what has become of you.
I've become a man who lives in pain with a family that doesn't care about it. I am not an addict, Monica. I'm a prisoner of war. I'm going out onto the terrace to get some air.
I'm fine. As far as Alan's tantrums go, this really barely registered. Anyway, so Ned, Emily tells me that you are going to be her agent in this modeling deal. You, AJ, are going to be her backer? Oh, good. Now, will you both tell me what's really going on? What have I missed?
Taggart.
You find out who murdered Catherine Bell, okay?
Wait. Lady, this better be the crime of the century.
Monica, you know that I love Emily. I am not using her to take over the modeling industry.
When she's in front of the camera, she doesn't think about Dad.
And that's why I brokered the modeling deal.
She's not gonna be alone. I'll be traveling with her, okay?
And in the unlikely event that AJ is needed back here, I'll be with her.
Well, you two may not want to hear this, but you've just landed yourself a deal.
How's grandmother?
Well, she's as happy as the mother of a dope fiend can be. Monica, if Alan is seen on the street in this condition...
He's not going to be. I'm going to go get him. And we're all going to pick out a detox place for him to go. Alan? Alan? Alan?
Take as many men as you can spare and go out and find him. And when you do, if he gives you any trouble, you needn't be gentle.
Well?
Well, as you can gather, AJ and grandfather are wasting their time. Alan is no longer on the grounds. One of the guards at the front gate saw him drive through.
My God.
Listen, Monica, until we find out what's happened to Alan, why don't you take some time off from the hospital?
After just one day? That's going to inspire a lot of confidence in my leadership.
Well, is Colin sick?
I'm not sick, Ned. I can't afford to be sick. I'm running a major hospital.
It's more than that, isn't it?
Yes, I love Alan. I even love the ghost of him that just haunts this house. Oh.
If I'm not going to jail, then I'm going home, and you can't stop me.
As a matter of fact, I could, but I won't. Not until it's time.
If you'll excuse me.
Doctor, you will be hearing from me just as soon as I have all my ducks in a row. Quack, quack, quack.
Detective Taggart.
That's me, Dr. Quartermain.
And that's me. But I'll bet I'm not the Dr. Quartermain you were looking for. You're investigating the hospital murders, aren't you?
Well, among other things. Is this a bad time?
Actually, it wouldn't matter when you knocked on Alan's door because he won't be here. He's taken some time off from his practice and administrative duties.
It's not his health, I hope.
Well, there are things he wants to accomplish. And just between you and me, he's exhausted. Really drained. I think he needs a rest.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Because, for a moment, I thought it might be all those pills he's been popping.
Are you coming or not?
Yeah, in costume. I'll be the one in the beige corporate number.
Wear the gray suit, use the service road, and then the path behind the tennis courts. Do you have my full order?
Yeah, there is a service charge for home deliveries.
Just make sure that you get in and out of here before you get spotted. If that doesn't work out, you watch your diction. You are Dr. Mortensen, a well-spoken physician from Cincinnati.
Well, what am I doing in your backyard? Wrong turn in Toledo or what?
You took a stroll in the gardens. You got lost. Any more questions?
Yeah. What's my motivation?
Your motivation is an envelope filled with cash.
No, I mean for this Mortensen character. I mean, what's he all about?
Don't play with me! What are you doing here?
I'm asking myself the same question. It's a beautiful night. People are dancing, toasting each other under the stars. But here I am, stuck, monitoring the family pilfreak. And I ask you, why is it my job